Today I'm going to be installing the hard dog roll cage on my S2000. Hopefully everything goes well and planned as it should, because usually it doesn't. So I'm hoping for everything to go well. In order to make this work, I'm going to need to disassemble at least 80% of this car. That's including both the seats and all this plastic trim piece that's all back here. I would say that's 80%, not 50%, but it's a lot. So let's just get right to it right away. So I got most of it, I got all of it taken apart now. We're gonna fit the roll cage in. I'm eating my lunch and I forgot my fork, so coming along. Oh, the roll cage wasn't fitting properly because of this piece, so we have to take this piece out completely. Once we get this piece out, we're going to move it and then we're going to throw it back in there and see if we can still put this back in there, because I still want it to be in there. Clears the whole thing. It's gonna have no problems, no issues, which I already knew, but you always want to double check things. Let's open it back up. We're trying to figure out what we want to do exactly. The way they mount these usually is they come through under here, right around that area right there. They cut some of this off and then they put a plate, and that plate you kind of get a screw and drill it, and the plate, it squishes basically from the chassis. To me that seems like a lot of work. I don't really feel like going underneath, cutting more stuff up, then drilling the holes, drilling that second plate. It just seems like too much to me. So I'm trying to figure out an easier way to do this. One of the ways was getting a rivets, drilling into the hole and then squishing the rivets and then doing it that way. If not, adding another second thin plate, not too much because we still don't want this to hit the soft top. So making it a little bit thicker and then making the hole enough to where we can re-drill it, re-thread it, and then from that thread itself using that to mount this to that. But we're still not 100% sure. We're trying to figure it out. We're back with the roll cage. I slept on it for the day to see what I want to do exactly, and at the end of it I think I'm just gonna do it the way it should be done. The only difference is, I guess the roll cage usually comes with hardware and the two backing plates. I did not get any of that. I just got the roll cage and that's it. So I gotta make my own backing plates as far as that goes, which shouldn't be hard, but you know how that goes. Not everything always goes your way. I kind of have an idea how they should look. In one of them there should be like a little notch so it could fit in. It's gonna be hard to explain, but let's just get right into it. changed back in here, and now we drilled the holes out that needed to be drilled on the front, back, all the corners. You can see it from up down here, maybe just a little bit. Yep, there you go, right there. And then the front right there. And this is where we need to, where we're gonna need to, where the holes are. We're gonna need a cut, and sorry. We're gonna need a cut in front of those two holes, right there. That's where we need a cut, right here in this area. So we're gonna go ahead and do that now. Alright guys, right here I was recommended that one of these would work, and it did not. Do not do this. Do not use this. This is shit. Just get an angle grinder and get it done. It works like a charm. So right there's that little notch that I was talking about. We need to make the plate fit around that notch. Here's the plate. I try to mock it up as best as I could. That's technically where it should. This is where we're at. That's the hole that should be made. That little divider in the middle, the plate has to have like a little hole for it. As you can see, the screws are right there. Here is somewhat of a finished product. Not the prettiest. I might make it prettier. And at the meantime, it's the only one that I got to because I was like adjusting a lot and making a lot of measurements and everything. I still have the other one to cut out, but I'm gonna take what I learned from cutting this one out and apply it into this one, and then if I want to, maybe do another one of those. I don't know, I'll see. We're on our third day of working on the hard dog roll cage. The only reason being is because we're doing our bottom plates from scratch. I finally got this pretty much reinforced. I didn't how I want to do it, just the slot, the amount I needed to do. As you can see right there, that's all I needed for the slot. I got the nuts bolted on. Everything's pretty secure now, so we're gonna go ahead and test fit this on and see how it goes. I know you guys are probably like, God damn, that looks like I mean, this is my first actual like fabrication job, as you can see. I'm making like a basic plate, but it introduces me to the world of fabricating in a sense. I welded that myself. If that's any good, if not, I mean, I could probably do better, but that's what I know, you know, the best of my ability to what I know and what I learned. A little bit of paint makes me the welder I ain't. So hopefully, I'm assuming this will hold up pretty good. The other plate I welded to it is just a reinforcement because I had cut out too much. So it's just to make that extra reinforcement. I won't be doing that to the second plate because I really don't need to, because I already have this as a mock-up. So I'm gonna paint this up and then I'm gonna put it on. Alright guys, so there it is in all its beauty. Look at that. Looks nice and beautiful. It's on there, pretty sturdy actually. Just this one corner. Let's then I'll do the backs. I'll probably do the back for this side right now, and then I'll get to the other side. Alright, after welding this up, the second piece, I was having issues where the bolts were just getting welded, I think, or it was getting too hot, so they'd break off every time I take them off. Luckily, I was able to get it done, and here they are spray painted and ready to go in. It is officially done. This baby ain't going nowhere. Before I put anything back together, I need to make sure that there's nothing that's gonna rust up. So I'm gonna hit it with some spray paint, clean up this whole back area. At the same time, I'm gonna clean up all the panels, but I'm not gonna put anything back together because I do gotta work on the gas pump right there, due to the fact that my sending fuel unit gauge went out. I broke it last time I worked on it. It's right here. So this is what detects and tells me how much gas there is, and it's not showing up over there. So I am replacing that part. But that is all for this, you guys. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.